Should I tell you what Monday morning looks like in my head? I wake up on Monday morning and I've got everything I was supposed to do last week. I had all this plan and all the tasks that I had planned to do or I had to do and I knew I was going to do, and I worked so hard to do it and I didn't manage to do it. And I went in Friday going into Saturday thinking, oh, I've got this that I needed to do and I didn't do it. Over the weekend I'm going to try and find time and do it. Then I go through all the weekend to say, oh, I'll wake up on Monday. I'll wake up very early on Monday morning and try and catch up and try and do it. And then I've got, oh yes, I've got this to do, but I've got Monday tasks to do, but I've got the week's tasks to do. So if I just work a bit harder, if I just wake up a bit earlier, if I wake up 2 hours earlier or 3 hours earlier, I might just catch up. And then I've got all of that running. For someone who actually struggles with the memory with dyslexia, I've got all of that in my head and just going through all that. That's what my Monday morning looks like. When I wake up on Monday morning, when I used to work in the office, I will wake up, I will be one of those people that will leave the house at 8:15 to be able to get to work for 8 o'clock. I will rush straight in. I used to come in sometimes, I'll sit and start working in my coat. And I remember I had this work colleague who used to say, come on Bex, can you just take off your coat and sit down and really work? I will be strict with it. People will be chit-chatting and going for lunch and going for a cup of tea and going for a cigarette outside, and I will be just from start to finish. Now that I work from home, that hasn't stopped. But what I do, I do procrastinate. I now started the get up, get ready, get dressed challenge, where I wake up with all of that's going through my head. I get ready, I get dressed, and that starts my day. I've got this overwhelming brain that's always going on 350 miles an hour, bam. Just having that shower and having dress and sitting on my laptop, having that coffee, it starts my day and I can start processing it. And one thing that I've tried doing as well, because my head used to be full all the time, I used to carry a heavy head all the time, I've started jotting things down. I have a little book and I just write it down, and that's been very, very helpful as well. It's Monday morning. For everyone out there that's working, especially if you're doing your 9 to 5, get up, get dressed, get ready. Especially for those who are working from home, especially if you're an empty nester, and most especially if you're dyslexic. This is not just motivation, this is what survivor looks like. If this is you and if you can resonate with what I have said, follow this page and we'll keep doing this every weekly.